to turn over every possible way of raising money through taxes that tax others before I come to the voters of Petaluma and ask you to pay. Because I don't think we've done a very good job about that. We made a compromise with the hotel industry on the hotel tax, so we will get about $250,000. We probably could have gotten a lot more than that, but that was not to happen because we didn't have the votes on our council to fight for the rights of our city. I see I have 15 seconds left, but I'm going to tell you we need to find a balanced and fair solution that is of a limited time with a very specific need that fills the needs that protect our community. To turn over every possible way of raising money through taxes that tax others before I come to the voters of Petaluma and ask you to pay. Because I don't think we've done a very good job about that. We made a compromise with the hotel industry on the hotel tax, so we will get about $250,000. We probably could have gotten a lot more than that, but that was not to happen because we didn't have the votes on our council to fight for the rights of our city. I see I have 15 seconds left, but I'm going to tell you we need to find a balanced and fair solution that is of a limited time with a very specific need that fills the needs that protect our community. We have a transit center, a junior college, a bustling historic downtown, and we need somebody who is going to be able to hit the ground running. We need someone with a strong fiscal sense. That is critical. That is the #1 characteristic this person must have. And he or she must be an excellent communicator with transit-oriented development experience. This is the only way we are going to be able to solve what is going on in this town in a way that respects who we are and where we want to go into the future in a sustainable way. Part of Petaluma, and it should be preserved. In 2008, when we were adopting our general plan, I was one of the people who insisted we lock in 20 acres of that site to be open space and parkland because that guarantees that this fair can stay there. Having said that, we need more revenue from the site, we need more control over the site, we need more access to the site. It is the city's largest single asset, and that needs to be recognized. Thank you. And it is a statewide issue. There is not a local solution to this problem. We need to act with partnerships at the state level and our federal partnerships. We had a wonderful senior housing program through PEP, and we find that people are on the list from every state in the union, and the list is now 4 years long. If we build it, people will come and use it, and that's a good thing, but we can't build our way out of this. We need to settle this with partnerships larger than us so that we're all on the same page. Problems are a direct outgrowth of the kind of development that the majority on our council has been approving for the last 12 to 18 years. And it has only been constrained by the urban growth boundary, which won't allow them to go sprawl. But they are not and have not built the kind of housing that is walkable, that is mixed use, that takes advantage of our existing infrastructure and does not force everybody into their car. This is wrong and it is not sustainable, and we have had no funding reality associated with Rainier. So that is not a true mitigation, and we need to make it such. Thank you. Yes, I have officially endorsed Measure M, and I can't think of another source for the city for our parks. Our parks are part of the general fund, of which 75% goes to pay for fire and policemen. We had a conversation here earlier that there's not enough money in that pot for the fire and policemen, so people are very unlikely to want to be diverting that money to parks. This gives us another source of revenue that we can use for our parks, and we've already heard about 10 times as much ways of spending it as the money that's coming in. So we have a lot of needs in our community. most approachable and responsive council member that has been on our council, I think forever. Well, no, I do get that. I've gotten those reviews from groups that review me. They say that I always have that they always hear that from their constituencies. It's something you have to do, but I will say I'm with David King on this one. If you're going to send me a form letter and I'm going to get 30 or 40 of those, I don't think that deserves a personal response. Send your own letter. Tell me how you feel. Thank you. Thank you. I also attended that supervisors meeting at Lucchese where people came together in our area to talk about how we responded, what worked, what didn't work. And as the previous speakers have said, how we responded couldn't have been better. But we were the people who were giving help. We weren't the people looking for help. And that may not be the case. Many of us who have been around here for quite a while remember when Payram flooded and people had to get out of their houses in boats and makeshift ways in order to save their families and lost a lot in their own homes. We do need a better plan, and we must coordinate that at least with the county. I think it should be done on a regional basis through ABAG kind of relationship, our 9 counties, because we don't know if it's going to be an earthquake, if it's going to be flooding or inundation or a fire. But we as a city council can, one, get into those relationships and partnerships, and the other thing we can do is be smart about our planning decisions. Where we build matters. I'm not the youngest one on this who's running, and I'm not the youngest one running for mayor. But I do think that I have the judgment, I think I have the temperament, and I think I have the preparation that makes me the most prepared person to be your mayor. When I decided to run for mayor, I almost felt like I was being drafted, because there was an attempt in this city to take the direct election of the mayor away from the voters and give it to the council. And that was not well received. And I came home from a vacation to jammed emails, lots and lots of voicemail, and a couple checks, which said, please run for office. And I decided that I have the preparation to do that, I have the commitment to do that, and I want to do that. So I hope you will let me be your voice and the voice of reason for the city of Petaluma as your mayor. Thank you.